Hey, John here. Here's lick of the day number 78. This is a Lydian sweep and tap lick. As usual, you can find a link to the tab in the description below or by clicking right here on the screen. Gonna play it once slowly and then break it down. We start here on the 10th fret of the A string. Right, so this is based on C Lydian. If you don't know what Lydian is, it's just a major scale with a raised fourth. So instead of having 1, 2, 3, 4, you have 1, 2, 3, sharp 4, and then 5, 6, 7. We'll start here on the 10th fret with this sweep arpeggio. So we're gonna go down, hammer to 15, and then down on 14, down on 12, down on 13, down on 12. And from here, we're gonna hammer 14 and 15 while you move your tapping finger into position. So you might notice that when I play the fast version of this, that I already started quite far up on the fretboard. So that's a tip if you have trouble reaching the tapped bit fast enough. But if you choreograph your hands when you practice slowly, this will not be an issue. So if you can make sure that, find a note, a couple of notes, somewhere that makes sense to you, where you want to move your right hand into position. So if I start to sweep here, if I make sure that the first tap note, the first hammer here after the sweep, I make sure that when I practice slowly, I get my finger into position here. Then I will have a note in between even, so it's not going to be that stressful. So, right? So that's the thing you can try if you have issue with getting this to work, because I see a lot of people do this, and then you have to be really quick, and you're way more prone to screw it up if you do that. All right, so we got that far, and then we're going to tap on 19. Then we're just going to pull off these 3 notes. And we're going to tap on 17, and then do the same thing again. And then we're going to tap on 15 instead of the pinky here. So this right hand now will take over the highest part of the highest note on each string in this 3-note per string shape. We're going to go down. So we're going to go 15, 14, 12. Next string will be 15, 13, 12. Next string 14, 12, 11. And then the last 3 strings will all be 14, 12, 10. Then we slide down to the root note. So if we put the whole thing together again. So practice-wise, besides the tip that I gave you in the beginning of the video, work on the single string version first. You can really get this going. Because you can get that synchronized. And also, if you're not used to playing scales this way, one really helpful tip here is to make sure that the second finger, or the second note of each 3-note per string, string. So basically that note, so the middle note on each string, make sure that synchronizes with the tapped finger when you change strings. So if you look, when I play this fairly slowly, you can see that these two, or whatever finger that's going to come after the tap finger, I get that down at the same time. So I don't wait, I don't do this, because then you get, one more motion, then you get notes. Because if I do this, 1, 2, 3. If I do this, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I get 4 motions but 3 notes, and that gets really weird for your brain. So if you can just focus on getting these 2 guys down at the same time. You can even just repeat the top strings like that. So, but really focusing on getting those 2 down at the same time. So if you have some trouble with especially descending tapping lines, give this a try. It really helped me out a lot when I figured that one out. So again, synchronize whatever the next finger is on each string after the tapping finger. Right, that's it for this one. If you have any questions, just post them below. Otherwise, I hope you enjoyed it and see you in the next one.